Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Aziz Tulba, dear guys, 10 tricks and tips to learn spoken and writing English quickly. Bring me a spoken English and writing course. These tricks are very useful for those who want to learn English fastly. 10 tricks and tips to learn spoken and writing English. Number 1, read as much English language material as you can. Number 2, consciously take down new vocabulary. Number 3, interact with actual people. 4, download podcasts or follow YouTube channels. 5, travel abroad. 6, use your acquaintances. 7, pose numerous inquiries. 8, follow the example of the stars. 9, begin with what you actually require. 10, avoid berating yourself while you are down. Now, we will discuss these points in detail, one by one. Read as much English language material as you can, including classic literature, paperback, newspaper, websites, email, your social media feed, and cereal boxes. Why this information will contain a good amount of new vocabulary as well as some words you probably already know. Re-exposing yourself to previously taught vocabulary gives you fresh examples in context which help you learn new terms more rapidly. However, expanding your vocabulary requires learning new words and expression, especially in a language like English where there are a lot of them. Don't just read, continue through, though you also need to. The second point, consciously take down new vocabulary. This advice is well known for a reason. It is effective. We frequently find a new word or phrase so enjoyable when learning it that forgetting it seems impossible. However, rest assured that not everything sticks the first time. Develop the habit of always having a quick notepad with you, or use a program like Evermore to combat this. Write down new words or phrases you come across in the sentences with their meaning noted whenever you hear or read them. This saves you time because you wouldn't have to look up that word or statement against and wonder what it means. The point number 3, interact with actual people. If not to communicate, what use does language serve? Yes, due to WhatsApp, people have mastered the art of speaking without opening their mouths. But when it counts, speaking a language actually makes it far easier for you to remember it than just reading or writing it. Consider how frequently you have heard someone claim that they understand but cannot speak English. Many would-be English speakers have made speaking into a gigantic obstacle that they cannot overcome, which only serves to frighten them. Don't act that way. Find native speakers for a casual language exchange. Sign up for a course or take online course. Point number 4. Download podcast or follow or subscribe YouTube channels. In English, enjoy humor, politics, blogging, cooking. There is an English speaking podcast or YouTube channel for any interest. With content covering it, subscribe to a handful, then watch or listen while driving to work or school. The native accents may be challenging at first, but perseveres, and you will soon be able to understand what is being said. In addition to picking up tons of new vocabulary from a native speaker. The point number 5. Travel abroad. We'd be interested to know if there is a better approach to learn English than immersing yourself in the while residing and pursuing your studies in an English speaking nation, as there are so many countries to pick up from, and since English is the most commonly spoken language in the world, you can choose your ideal learning environment depending on factors like Hampshire climate and favorite city. Consider countries like South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, the UK, the US, and Canada to mention a few. Point 6. Use your acquaintances. Possesses close pals who publish online in English. Don't just skim over them in your news feed. Scan the posts they share and make a point of checking out one or two of them every day. They may be songs, talks, blog entries, films, article from newspaper or magazine, or anything else as long as in English and the subject matters to you. 7. Pose numerous inquiries. The cat may have been murdered by Krusty, but the learners of the language was propelled to fluency. You will soon have a mound of questions as you continue to study English. Don't keep your doubts to yourself. Explore them and find answers. Ask your teacher if you are registered for a course. After all, that is what they are, and therefore. But if you are studying alone, don't worry. Look for solutions in blogs or language websites, consult forums, or speak with other students. You will be pleased that you did. Point number 8. Follow the example of the stars. Film stars, movie stars, TV stars. Choose a natural English speaker, actor, or singer to add variety to your studies. Go online right now and watch all the interviews they have given. Once to get the gist, repeat while pausing to jot down any intriguing expressions or words you hear. You will have much to work with from the lingo, tales, humor, and anecdotes that come out of these interviews. Point number 9. Begin with what you actually require. If you regularly remind yourself of your goal for studying, you will probably finish your English studies far more quickly. Are you taking a study abroad program? Then concentrate on the academic vocabulary. Have a conference abroad. Refresh your memory of topics to bring up with other participants. Taking a year off looks like you will be guided by words related to travel and tourism. You are likely to become confused and exhausted. If you merely start learning English with the hope of suddenly learning everything at once, which leads us to the last point, 10 number. Avoid berating yourself while you are down. Don't say, I don't speak English or I will never get this. Even if it happens to our learners occasionally, when they feel like that they are not progressing, actually eliminate those words from your lexicon. They merely distort your perception of your development and persuade you that your aspiration of speaking English well are unrealistic. Instead, tell yourself things like, I am learning English and becoming better every day. It is not always easy, but it is worth it. And I am so much better than I was 6 months ago. This will help you keep the larger picture in mind. My dear English learners, subscribe this lesson, these tricks and tips. Already there are some videos on this channel, but this video is complete and different from other videos, and words and dictionary and method and tricks and tips are different, and you should study this video and hear this video and watch this video and improve your English and subscribe my channel, because I feel encouragement with your subscription and likeness. Take care, thank you very much, and continue to learn English is very lovely language.